Do you believe that irrespective of who you are, there's an unseen force that takes care of you, that really works behind your activities, and actually wants you to do well? Do you believe? Or probably because you don't see, so you think you are alone? Well, I have a lot of stories to tell, which I believe you'll want to hear. But see you after this break. Welcome. My name is Gabriel. So yes, I went to the military, the U.S. Navy specifically. I was in Great Lakes, Illinois, at the Navy Training Boot Camp in July 2016. And I hope you want to know what really happened. I'm going to tell you. But it all began when I lost my daughter. I, my wife, had a daughter, in Ghana before I came to America. Joy, that's her name. I love her so much. I love her so much. She's active and full of life. And at that time, she was my everything. She was my everything. So I left Ghana for America with the intention that I'll come back for her and her mom. There's no single day that I did not speak with them. And again, she's affable, strong, healthy, beautiful girl that every parent will want. But 9 months, exactly, I think October 2015, after I arrived in America, one Friday, my wife called me and told me that my daughter is not doing so well. So I told her to take her to the clinic, but she actually said she had already done so. Well, we all thought it's just a normal sickness for kids, so she'll be fine. That is what we were all thinking. On Monday, I called, but the line didn't go through, which is not usual of her. Well, I had to go to work, so I prepared and left. At break, I called, but I couldn't get her. At that time, I started panicking. So quickly, I called my brother. Fortunately, he responded. And it was he who told me that my daughter is sick and all of them were in the hospital. And he is in a taxi going to pick something from the house and come back. At that moment, I became frozen. I knew that this is not good. Well, I went back. I tried to keep cool and work, but I couldn't concentrate. So I spoke to my supervisor and left. Quickly, I sent a text to my church members to help me in prayer. The whole night, I didn't sleep. I went to my closet in the room and hid myself in prayer. I cried on God. I prayed and prayed. I promised God how good I would be if He saved my daughter. At this moment as I speak, somebody's praying with such a prayer like this. God heard you. God heard you. You are tired. You don't know what to do. God is not far away from you. He heard you. You'll be looking for a child. Just one. God heard you. God heard you. All your mates are doing well, except you. Don't worry. God heard you. God heard you. You may not understand today, but you will later. He heard you. God heard you. He's not far away from you. He heard you. So early Tuesday morning, I started calling again. My wife picked the phone and told me they are preparing to transfer them to a bigger hospital. My daughter cannot talk. She can't stand. She can't eat. She's lifeless. So with faith, I asked my wife to put a phone on her whilst I pray. I can't even remember what I actually said. But it was all about God to heal my daughter. Fast forward, they transferred them to a central hospital. So somewhere around 11 a.m. in America, I called my wife again and someone picked. But I heard my wife shouting on the background, "My child will not die. My child will not die." I could literally hear the agony and the pain in her voice. My heart left me. I became light at once. I just couldn't prepare to bury my own daughter at this age. Then my mom took the phone and spoke to me and said, "Gabriel, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Just keep praying." I didn't know what to think. I didn't know where I am. My brain is literally at the hospital. I wish it's just like a car travel, that I could just buy a bus ticket and join them immediately. But I just came to America. I don't have anything to think of buying a plane ticket and come to Ghana. Well, so about 30 minutes time, I called again. This around, they told me the doctor said they need a particular medicine to inject her. But unfortunately, they don't have that medicine in the hospital. And so they have to dwell on a private pharmacy. My brother rushed to the pharmacy and got the medicine. But that was too late. That was too late. I couldn't control myself. I felt homesick immediately. I couldn't think straight. I remember I was driving to work few days after her demise, and I was sleeping because I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at night. I veered away from the street. God saved me. God did save me. It would have been a different story, but God saved me. Now I know you'll be asking, so what is the correlation between the death of your daughter and then the Navy at all? Simple. I wanted to bring my wife as early as possible. I wanted my family to be with me again. I wanted to have another child. And the shortest way to become a citizen and bring my wife is to go to the military. So I went. Did I succeed? Well, that will be another story for another day. But the length and the breadth of the story is that God is good. And He is good for everyone. He knows everything, even before we can think. God has a better agenda for everyone. If you look beyond what you think is your problem, you see that all that happens to you is for your good. You know God knows everything. Now I have two beautiful girls. I have my beautiful wife. We live in America. It's something I never even thought is going to happen. But I owe everything to God. And the same way, God got you. God got you. Believe it. God got you. Now, I want to know you better. So please don't forget to leave a comment at the comment section. My name is Gabriel. See ya.